Whoa, whoa, whoa. What it do, y'all? What it do? We back with another video, you feel me? It's snowing again, man. It's snowing again. It's snowing again. It's actually pretty cool. I like when it snows. I like the fresh snow. Early in the morning, man. Make sure y'all take care of what needs to be taken care of today. Always try to be 1% better. Yesterday was easier. I do want to talk about something with y'all, right? And I noticed this, and I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. It's just kind of, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't understand why people only support you when they see other people supporting you. I don't know why the human brain works like that. But you see, I only got less than 100 subscribers. You feel me? And people like watching, but they don't like supporting. So if you watching and support, like, comment, get my page out. What I noticed is that strangers will support you more than family. Now, I'm not speaking about my whole family, but certain individuals. I guess because they don't really see the that it can be done, because it was never done for them. They're so used to working a 9 to 5, and that's it. They don't understand that God has gave us so many opportunities to follow our heart and chase our dreams and make an income off of it, because at the end of the day, we all need money to survive. What I was thinking is that I think family, a lot of family, not all, I'm not going to speak to all, because there's some family members that do watch my videos, that like my videos, but the people that surround me, some of them, I guess they don't want to support me because some of them don't want to see me win. And family is a sign. When you meet a stranger who becomes a supporter, they chose to support you. They chose to support you. But I got some like good friends and family that watch my videos and stuff like that. But I promise I'm gonna be one of the biggest YouTubers, one of the biggest artists in this world. I promise y'all. I just been really it's really just been me that's been stopping me. And it's all divine timing. You feel me? But if you feel like your family or your friends or your loved ones don't really support you like that, it's fine, because one day they're gonna support. They're gonna see like, oh, okay, you're really serious about your craft. That's one thing you have to be. You have to be serious about your craft. I notice every time I would say something and wouldn't do it, it's like I wouldn't be consistent with it. they wouldn't really dial in. But since I've been uploading frequently, and I've been uploading pretty long videos too, at that, a lot of them are really checking out my pages. So I really appreciate the people that I send the links to, and they really watch my videos. Even if they can't watch the full 20 minutes, the full 15 minutes, even if they watch 5 to 10 minutes, I still appreciate it. Because it's more than the views. Every time I upload, I do try to help and encourage and inspire and tell people what goes on in my head with certain thoughts that maybe people may share the same similarities in thinking, or if they never thought that way, doesn't necessarily mean they have to believe it or agree with it, but it might change their perspective on certain things. I feel like I carry a lot of wisdom, and I feel like people are not going to understand the message until it's my time to go back to the Most High. That's when they really going to be able to understand the message. Even if my words are all over the place, I feel like the energy never lies. But yeah, people going to watch you. People going to watch you. People going to watch you. I've been told countless times, like, oh yeah, I checked out your page. I watched some of your videos. I fucked with it. And that's really all that's enough for me, to be honest. But I noticed that, like, if you got somebody out here that's doing something that you think that's impossible, or you're doing something that's like out of the norm, is that people are probably not going to support you right now. And that's beautiful. And it doesn't mean that they don't believe in you. Some of them may not believe in you. Some of them may be jealous of you. Some of them may not want you to win. But if they keep seeing you upload like that, it's been 2 months, he's been uploading every single day, he's only getting 5 to 10 viewers. That's enough for me. I was uploading and I was only getting 1 viewer. Or matter of fact, if I was uploading, I was only getting zero viewers. That's enough for me. But I think people will start tuning in when they see that other people are tuning in. And it's kind of, I think we all do it to a degree. Like, we see a video that has 5 views, we might not necessarily watch that video. But we see a video that got 100,000 views, we're going to most likely tune in. Or like, let's say an upcoming rapper. You first listen to their song, and you're like, somebody put you onto the song, you're like, nah, I ain't feeling it. This happened to me a lot of times. It doesn't mean I'm hating them. It's just I just ain't in that frequency yet. Or I just didn't understand the type of music, especially like during like the 2016, 2017 era, with all the SoundCloud rappers and basically like the mumble rap. I ain't really understand it like that. And like, I gave it a try, and I'm like, nah, this ain't for me. And that's cool. And then the next thing you know, I'm starting to really listen to their music. I'm like, okay, but that's just how it goes. It doesn't mean necessarily that the music's trash or you're hated. Sometimes you ain't aligned to their frequency. Like, I give you an example. When XXXTentacion came out, right? The first song I heard was Look at Me. Now, I like all types of music. He dropped that song, and I remember I was listening to it. I was on the train, and I had my headphones in because I was hearing them on social media. I had my headphones in. And I listened to it, and I'm just like, I just couldn't get, I ain't get it. I couldn't get it. You feel me? Like, this ain't really, this is new. And sometimes what's new, you don't know what to do. It was new. And it's crazy because from that one song, you feel me? I'm just like, nah, I ain't really feeling it. I was 16. Then I started to really dive into a lot more songs by him. That ended up becoming my one of my greatest artists that I ever listened to. And he actually inspired me to be myself. And I felt his music on an astral level when I really started tapping in. Now when I listen to Look at Me, if I got a blasting in the car, I get it. And I was a big X supporter before he passed away. And I really, that's really my top artist to this day. I ain't never listened to somebody that spoke to me through a song on an astral level. So I got old songs on my channel. A lot of them people be like probably laugh and say their shit. But I know 5-10 years from now, they're gonna be the most iconic songs that people gonna try to grab to, because I ain't had no studio equipment. I was recording off an iPad. There's no edits, nothing. It was just coming straight from the heart. And I know those gonna be masterpieces. That's why I never delete them. Even though sometimes I watch them and I get a little embarrassed because I'm like, damn. Sometimes I just ain't feeling the song. But anybody that's starting something new, remember that, like, a lot of people just not gonna see your vision, and that's not bad. But if you stay consistent, you stay dedicated. First thing people like is consistency. Because when people notice that you're consistent and you're not stopping, that's a green flag. Because they'll be like, okay, let me check him out. I'm gonna check him out. He's been uploading for a year. He's been sending me links to his channel for a year. And you'd be like, damn. You'd be like, damn, I really like what he had to talk about. It's all a part of the process. I'm gonna name this video Part of the Process. It's part of the process. You feel me? Yeah, you're gonna have your doubters, you're gonna have your haters, you're gonna have people that talk shit about you. But really cherish the people that's really supporting you now, that's watching your videos. And just because somebody supports you doesn't mean they have to like everything you post or agree with everything you post. You're gonna know who your real supporters are and who your fake supporters are. Like, I'll give you another example, right? Now, I wanted to stream on Twitch. I wanted to do YouTube. I wanted to be in like a gaming team back in the day, right? Nobody's seen it. This was 11 plus years ago. Nobody's seen it. My family. I ain't really talk about it to my friends like that because they ain't really see it. And I was mad for a long time. I was hurt. I felt like, man, this is the way. This is really the way. This was 11 plus years ago. probably close to 15, actually probably close to 15 years. You feel me? So I've been know about Twitch. I've been know about YouTube. I wanted to do YouTube probably back in like 2010. I have a video up on YouTube when I was real young, but I think the person deleted the video, but it was like an old video of me. I could never find it. I tried to look for it, but I have another channel that I can't remember the password to, but it has videos up there, and when I privated it. But yeah, I wanted to do it. But yeah, like, see, your family and friends may not understand you because they don't see what you see. They don't see the opportunity because sometimes it's just simply not for them. It's just not for them. They'll get there. They'll start asking you, when you gonna upload? When you gonna upload? That's probably gonna be the best feeling. When you gonna upload? I'm waiting for your next video. So keep sending them links. Keep being annoying. The right people gonna support you. The right people gonna really tune in and listen. So another person that I be seeing, right, is man, they really be consistent. They be consistent. But you know, I know the person. I know the guy personally, Lozy. He got a little group called Direct Squad, Cut a Click. They make music, but I see the vision for them. And the way they be consistent, and they don't got no fancy equipment. They like to make music. They don't got no fancy equipment, but they be making music videos. They be recording off their phone. I like that type of grind. I like that hustle mentality from them. So if y'all ever come across this video, just know I salute y'all, and I really respect what y'all been doing. And I can't wait to see y'all really become mainstream because y'all been really putting in the work. So yeah, glad I recorded this video. I was supposed to clock in, but my manager told me to wait an hour, so I just decided to make a video for y'all. So salute to everybody that's been watching my videos. If I don't know you, if you don't comment, you don't have to comment, you don't have to like, but salute y'all for just watching. Shout out to my sister that's been watching. Shout out to my friends. Shout out to T. Shout out to anybody that's new, that's coming along on this journey, because I'm telling y'all, because I'm history in the making, I'm destined for greatness. If I see the opportunity, I'm gonna chase it. It's all a part of the process. And another thing before I go, right? Your family's just not gonna understand it. They not from this generation. Stop trying to tell them, hey, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. If they ain't supporting you, if they don't see it, if they tell you need to go get a job. Now respect your parents, right? I was telling a buddy of mine, respect your parents, because he wants to be a streamer, and I believe he's going to be a big streamer. I know he's going to be a big streamer. But what's the point of arguing with them? I'm trying to explain to them like, hey, you could do this, you could, this is what I like to do, and I can make money off of it. Just imagine telling somebody that's 70 years old, 80 years old, hey grandma, or your grandma probably, your grandma may be a little bit different, but let's be like, hey ma, hey dad, I want to play games and get paid. They're gonna look at you like, boy, if you don't get out my face with that, they're not from this generation. They didn't have it like we had it. See, we blessed. They had to really work. So they look at it a different way. So the only way to really get them to start supporting you and start really being a part of what you got going on is just doing it and let the results show. Because when you've been streaming for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, 10 months, 11 months, to a year, to another year, to another year. Next thing you know, you getting a little clout, you feel me? They hearing people, their families calling you like, hey, you see such and such on TikTok or Instagram? Man, he got like 10,000 views. They're gonna be like, what? Next thing you know, you bringing home $2,000 check, $3,000 check. Shit, you might even bring home $10,000 check. Then they're gonna see it, cause like, oh, okay. They still might not understand. Like, how is you doing this? How is you doing this? You feel me? But then they're gonna start tuning in. It don't have to be necessarily the money, but they'd be like, damn, you know, they understand a little bit about it now. They understand that you really can make it into a career. That's when they start diving in. Then they start doing their own research. But you gotta show them. You can't tell them. You gotta show them, and yeah, it might be difficult in certain situations, because people will be like, for the people that's out there that's young, that's struggling, that's probably living with their pupils and stuff. They ain't gonna want you just sitting around playing a game all day. I mean, to them, it's just like they working, you just playing the game. They come home, you just playing the game. It look like you just playing the game, you just BSing. So you gotta find a balance. You gotta at least work, at least provide them some type of money, so that way they don't be on your case. Make sure your house is clean, your room clean, you feel me? You do what they need you to tell them to do, and then when you got time to do what you want to do, you can. So they're not really complaining because you ain't really making no money about it. It's really about the money. If you was making money, they ain't gonna be really tripping, but they don't know you can make money off this type of stuff. And you gonna make money off of it because it's your passion, it's your purpose. God gonna bless you. So anything, if you start anything, you might have strong family, a strong support system right off the bat. So salute to y'all that got that strong support system. A lot of people don't got that. So the people that don't got it, that means you just gotta put in more work. You gotta really show people like, yeah, this is what I'm about, this is what I'm gonna do. Get your name out there. You feel me? Start networking with people. The results gonna come. I feel more better. I feel more at peace uploading a video that's not gonna get no views. I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing for God. Uploading a video right now that's gonna get 2 to 3 views, than getting a check from a job that I don't like doing. So it's about the money, but it's not about the money. It's about the money because, yeah, we gotta survive in this world, and yeah, we like fancy things. We like materialistic things. We like to be able to support our family, and sometimes we know as a whole is that sometimes these jobs ain't it. Even getting a career ain't it. We know we trying to find a little glitch in the matrix. we know that we can get paid for what we truly love. So if you're thinking about starting something and you really believe wholeheartedly that this is what you want to do in life, I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't give a fuck what it is. Start it. And you'll be surprised in what 5 years could do if you stay consistent on anything. See, when my numbers go up, they're gonna keep going up. When more people support, more people gonna support. But at the end of the day, it's all God's work. It's all God's plan. So this is His work. I'm just a vessel doing what He needs me to do in this world until I transcend to the next one. Because I get excited when I see just one viewer or 2 viewers or 10 viewers. I got excited when my first video almost got 3,000 views. I felt excited. I felt like 3,000 people was watching me and all the support. And it was people from different states, probably even different countries. And I felt like I was really doing something. And you know, somebody even told me that, like, you know, I am motivation. Because you're gonna have those days where you feel like you can't do it. And all it takes is that one person tell you, like, yo, keep going. I support you, you inspire me, you uplift me. And that's the that's the goal of this world, is to uplift people, encourage people. Give them some wisdom, some insight, some knowledge, some understanding, the way you think, who you are as a person. Sometimes people just might come across your video and might just laugh, and that's all they need. Maybe they was doing something bad, and they see your video and you got them laughing. You feel me? I know I've been real serious about my videos and stuff, or what I be talking about. That's what I would do when I was younger. I watched the videos. I wouldn't even know it at the time. I was going through like a really dark space in my life. And I come across somebody's video and I just be dying. I'd be laughing. I'd really be eager. Not knowing that video could have saved my life that day. Maybe I was real dark into my thoughts. So remember, whatever you do, keep doing it. God gonna bless you. And be a blessing for others. Remember, this is God's work. So I always give Him the praise and I always give Him the honor. I always say thank you. You don't have to say it on camera. I know I'm a little bold about it. You don't gotta say it on camera. But really sit there and let them know, like, I really appreciate you giving me the spirit. Giving me the spirit to want to do this. Because you don't want to regret. Not at all. You don't want to regret. Shout out my boy X too. feel me? I've been seeing him doing his thing. We're gonna make some videos too, bro, if you watch this. So yeah, I'm about to clock in, start this shift. If you had a bullshit, I ain't saying this job bullshit, but if you had a bullshit job, just remember, mental note, it's gonna pay off in the end. What's real will prosper. So y'all have a good one. Deuces.